Prior to the day, we spoke to Jacob Duffy. Had a heck of a day out yesterday. First 5-wicket all in Test cricket and his first Test at home. And he was getting some sage advice, we understand, some sage advice from the boundary. A very proud brother, big brother, pretty handy cricketer himself, former first-class player for Otago, Ryan Duffy. Made the long journey, got up early, set the alarm, got to the ground. And he joins us in the commentary position here at Hagley Oval, part of the summer of cricket. Ryan, welcome. How you doing, mate?
Thank you. Good. Really good to be here. Yeah, thank you.
Tell me from a brother's perspective how special was yesterday?
Very special for me. I thought his first... I'm going to go straight into it.
Yeah, I love this.
His first foul...
The cricketer in you is coming out.
We thought his first foul was very soft. And I was talking to him this morning and he agreed, actually, which was good. And then that second spell was awesome. He came in and bowled fast. And actually got that breakthrough wicket and then got the treats at the end of the day, really.
What do you mean by soft? Just what?
Well,
the rhythm wasn't there, not hitting the crease hard. Go on, give us some good analysis.
He wasn't hitting the crease hard and he was just bowling along it, basically. And then he was probably 5-6k below what he should be, to be honest, yeah. And then I think he was talking to Rob at that lunch break and he gave him the wind up and said, you need to come and bowl hard like you do in the white ball cricket. And then he ended up bowling really well that second spell.
Yeah. What was it like, though, watching the wickets tumble? What did it feel like inside?
It was awesome, yeah. I'm going to be honest, I missed a couple of them because...
Where were you? Queuing up for a beer or something?
No,
getting some food?
When the rain came in, I thought there was day over. So... I was driving around in my truck, listening to you boys, actually. I was off to the motorbike shop to get a few parts for my dirt bike that I needed. And then heard the boys were coming back onto play, so I was like, quickly gave that up and I was back to Hagley Oval. Got a park not too far away from the ground, sprinted across and saw the last 3 wickets.
Yeah, his smile when we spoke to him and talking about you being here, it was a mile wide. It obviously meant the world to him. He also mentioned that you promised that you'd be for his Test debut, but I think everyone understands Zimbabwe is a heck of a long way.
Yes. So we're there for his 2020 debut up in Auckland, which was pretty special in itself. Had a few beers, watching him stand there for the national anthem. There was a tear go down my eye, which was pretty cool. And then throughout the game, had a few more beers, caught up with him afterwards, and then shook his hand, looked him in the eye, and said, wherever you make your Test debut, I'll be there.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it was in Zimbabwe, and he didn't actually know until the night before. So it was pretty short notice for everyone to get there.
Yeah.
So, but here I am. It's the first Test in New Zealand and the second Test, and it's really cool. Yeah.
You're on the road at 5 a.m, he said?
No, I was on site at 5 a.m.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so I'm a builder, I'm a tradie. I've got my own wee company. And then,
shameless plug, go on.
Yeah, RD Building, thank you. Coming up to Christmas, every tradie knows people want their job done before Christmas.
Oh, heck.
So I had a couple of hours on site at 5 o'clock just to get ready for the painter, and then I was on the road, yeah.
What was that drive like? No, you're off to go watch, your younger brother play Test cricket.
It was pretty cool. I was just nervous about not getting there in time, to be honest. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a few speeding tickets in my mailbox when I get home.
Well worth it, right?
100%, yeah. And it worked out perfectly. I literally got a park outside the gate, which is pretty unreal. Walked over the bank, saw us at fine leg, so I went around there and said g'day, and then he bowled the next over. So I didn't miss a ball, which was awesome.
Were you really offering advice, or just more support?
No.
Yeah, you're an opening batsman, right?
That's right, yeah. I bowled at the end of my career, which I'm pretty happy about.
Yeah.
But no. Sometimes I jokingly say stuff, but yeah, I don't think he takes it on board. I text him, when I watch him on TV, I live and breathe every ball with him. And then sometimes I'll sort of text him after the game and I said, that fourth ball on the fifth over was a bit soft.
Brothers, right? Brothers can communicate like no one else.
100%. You've got to be honest with him, and I think he appreciates it.
Yeah. Like, it's too much sort of fawning and pumping up people's tyres, right? A dose of honesty is really important. And he's had that, right? He's had that throughout his career. He started really young, only just 18?
Yeah,
played for
17
even. 17, 18.
Yeah.
Like, the raps were pretty big on him. Mm-hmm. Did you always think international cricket's where he'd end up?
I thought so, yeah. I didn't think it'll take this long, to be fair. Yeah, but Tim Southey just hung around quite a wee bit long. And I think he got told as long as Southey's in the team, you'll probably never play.
Yeah.
So that was pretty hard for Jake to take, but that's the reality of international cricket.
Yeah.
You've got to be the best. So he's waited his turn and he's taken it with 2 hands.
Yeah, and I understand that, especially over maybe the last couple of years of Tim's career, where it looked like by that stage Tim's pace was down and Jacob's had gone up. That's not often it's like that, but he keeps talking about running on his toes that Shane Jurgensen told him. That Rob Walter, of course, when he was with Otago, sort of remodel your action. So, it's a really interesting journey. Really interesting journey.
Has
for
been,
him.
a lot of people I talked to thought Tim held on a wee bit long, but he's a legend of the game, so he deserves to do what he wants, basically.
I get that.
So, Jake just patiently waited, and then, when he remodeled his action, I was still playing with him in Otago at that time, so he basically took half the season off to do that, and then the whole winter, and then he's just come, it's helped him immensely, picked up 5-6k worth of pace, and that's probably what he needed to break into the test team, to be honest.
So, positive attitude and willing to learn. He always plays with a great smile on his face. He looks so relaxed. I'm not sure if you saw the image of him padded up going in his night watchman. It's like leaning back like he's on the sofa, hands sort of hanging on the head.
Be nervous.
I was about to say he projects sort of a fun-loving, good Southern man. Tell us the truth. What's he like?
He is, and he's very down to earth. Like when he's back in a family situation, which he's never really there because he's always away playing cricket, but he's still the younger brother. We still take the piss out of him. And you wouldn't know he plays cricket for New Zealand, to be honest.
Tell us about brotherly love growing up. Cricket always part of life. Like, what are your earliest memories?
It's always been cricket. So it started with me and my older brother Matt. Back in Lumsden, we had a bit of land, and then the old man got out and actually dug up a proper pitch in the backyard.
No way.
We had room for a proper pitch. We dug it up. I think he actually went and got a trailer load of clay from somewhere, and then brought an old roller made of concrete, which was more square than round. So we're out there.
How does that work?
I don't know.
That's like it's like the Flintstones.
Yeah. So we're out there rolling the pitch with tie strops around our shoulders and pull this concrete roller. So then it was always my older brother was bowling to me. And then we had the the guards you put around your fire in the house. That was sort of behind the wickets as the backstop, wicket keeper. And then so it was me and my older brother, and then we just played forever. And then Jake got old enough to join in. I think he started out just wicket keeping. And then he got his turn to bowl, and I was always batting. So and then you just keep bowling. And then
only when Big Brother's a bit tired, right?
That's right.
So it's your turn.
It's great for me because
the tennis ball, the tape on the ball has probably come off.
Well, it's no tape. It was real cricket balls.
Right. It was serious stuff.
It was serious stuff.
Yeah, very serious stuff.
It was great for me. I got to bat and then just 2 bowlers running them all day. So that was sort of the Lumsden journey. And then when we moved to Invercargill, we're a bit older, sort of 10, and then that's when the real backyard cricket started. We had a good wee setup. And then we sort of had kids from all around the town come over and play, and we had wee tournaments, and it was awesome. We'd get out there for an hour before school, play, a couple of hours after school. We'd always played until the night time, and we had a few broken windows. But then
I'd be disappointed if there weren't.
Yeah, Mum went out and bought some couple sheets of plywood. So we said, put the plywood over the windows, which was my bedroom. So my bedroom was pitch black for the whole summer, with this ply over the window, which was brilliant. And we just spent hours.
A bit like some of the houses of those tradies who don't get things done by Christmas, right?
That's right.
Exactly. I'm
awesome.
sure there's a lot of people listening now, sort of nodding, going, we've done things like that. I always remember Mum and Dad moved into a house in Dunedin. We moved down there, and we had this long driveway with a little bit of grass, and at the back of the garage, we found a roller, like a roller. It was like a proper one. My brother and I covered it up. We rolled it down, but it was only a third of the pitch. Our line and length was not Duffy-esque, if you know what I mean. Too many of the balls hit the edge of the concrete, went flying, but just shows how much loving the game is, and how important it is it's been for him throughout his career.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. We were so passionate about it. We'd get out there and mow the lawns perfectly before we started playing. We even got the broom out and sort of broomed the grass so we could get the lines in the grass like they do out here.
Brilliant. Over winter, did it become a rugby field?
No,
would you like to look after it like they do at the Basin Reserve in winter?
No, we still play during winter. We used to play in the backyard with the wee yellow plastic sort of Kiwi cricket balls. So when the grass was a wee bit wet, it skidded on really quickly and bounced, which was awesome.
Oh, fantastic. Really interested. Your career too. the Otago for a number of years, your first-class ton to your name. But from reading about you, Ryan Duffy is like his brother of Jacob Duffy. Man, really bad run of luck, didn't you? It looked like you were just starting to get to grips with first-class cricket, and then you had a run of sustained injuries. Was it Lockie Ferguson, a young Lockie Ferguson?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, rocked up and rocked you. Yeah. What do you remember about that?
Not a lot, really. I remember I've seen there's about 30,000 views on YouTube, and 10,000 are probably me. But yeah, no, it was unfortunate. I had a good season the season before, and then the next season, Lockie Ferguson bowled a good bounce to me. It just followed me and collected me and knocked me out.
Oh, you were knocked out?
Ever so slightly, yeah.
Yeah.
But then the worst thing was the ball actually went onto the wicket, so I was out. Oh, no. And then that was my last 4-day innings, to be honest, and then...
Not the way you were hoping, because it does take a fair while to get a grips of first-class cricket, especially if you're a top-order player in New Zealand. Not sure if you're aware, right? I can see him around here.
Yeah, and it does follow you, yes.
Was it quick?
It was quick that day, yeah. But like I've managed in the season before pretty well. Yeah. But it was just one that just sort of bounced and then just keep following you. Just sort of swung into me, And then my comeback to cricket, I ended up playing the A's tournament out of Lincoln actually, which I ended up wicket keeping for and broke my finger.
Great. So
the second half of the season I was in a cast, and then that was it basically. The next season I didn't get a contract. That's the reality of sport. Yeah. Unfortunately.
What, you would have been mid-20s at that stage?
26.
Yeah.
Yep.
That must have been quite confronting. Like,
was a wee bit. And
you spent 20 years playing, dreaming of getting to the big stage. Right, I'm starting to figure out my game, and
that was my life. Yeah. But because that was the first year Rob Bolter was that coach actually, so he come in. He didn't really know anything, I don't think, about me and my background sort of leading up to it.
Right, fair enough.
Like, no hard feelings to him, obviously.
Yeah. Probably at the time you were grumpy, but...
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a grudge for 2 or 3 years. Yeah, honestly, but I'm over it now. And 26, I got dropped, didn't get a contract. We literally bought a house the year before.
Right.
So there was a mortgage to pay.
The real world was hitting you.
Real world sort of was hitting me, And I realised I probably was never going to be an international cricketer. Yeah. So I sort of just threw it all in.
And a domestic toiler, which...
That's right, yeah.
That is a difficult existence.
You can do that until you're 35 and then retire, and then you have to start life all over again, to be honest. So at 26, I just thought, bugger it, I'm just going to throw it in, and then did a building apprenticeship.
Did it right, didn't you? Weren't you like a master apprentice?
I entered the Master Builders Apprentice of the Year, and I won the South and Otago region. Yeah. But that was cool, It was like a wee competition.
Yeah.
Up in Auckland.
Do you see similarities between being a builder, running your own business, and opening the innings? That crawler's lonely as
not really, to be honest. No, it's just a completely different world, to be fair. Yeah. When you're in this cricket bubble, that's sort of all you know and all you think about. Yeah. But there's a whole bigger world out there than cricket, to be honest. Yeah.
How are you involved at all? Do you play, or do you now? Once you get your weekends back, you probably love them.
Yes, I do. Yeah. No, I just quit cold turkey, and then I had my weekends, and it was great. Yeah. I actually got into multi-sport. Did the coast to coast a couple of times, which was cool. Yeah.
Hold on. You did what, the 2-dayer?
2-day, yep. Which was cool, and now my older brother's got into it, so he's done it a couple of times, and he's done the 1-day a couple of times. Wow. Which was cool. Yeah.
No, you ain't bluffing anyone if you're competing and finishing that.
Yeah. No, it was cool.
Okay. Yeah. What's easier, facing 150 clicks or doing that?
Batting.
Yeah. The dark places the coast to coast takes you to.
It does take you to dark places, But it's awesome at the end of it. Yeah. It just makes the rest of life easy, to be honest.
You've done it a couple of times and that's enough?
Done it twice, yeah. I'm sort of on... People call me the phaseman because I just go through heaps of phases. So now I'm into motocross.
Oh, really?
Which is weird.
That's why you're at the bike shop?
Yep, that's why I was into the bike shop, So my older brother's wee boy's into motocross, and he sort of got me into it. Bought a dirt bike a couple of years ago, and now I'm racing.
What do you like about it?
Just the thrill of it. Yeah. And to be honest, that's the hardest sport I've ever done. It's so physically hard.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A lot of people won't believe that, but yeah.
What, all over? Is there a part of it?
just everywhere.
Yeah.
Holding on to the thing.
Yeah. Well, Jacob probably say to you, mate, have you bowled 140 Ks, mate? Try that.
Well, he'll never ride a motorbike. He's just not that sort of bloke.
No.
Yeah.
So, what do you hope for him from here?
For
your
Jacob,
brother, yeah.
I hope he plays Test cricket for at least 3 or 4 years. To be honest, yeah, he deserves a good run at it. Not just be that guy who's played 10 games and then move on. Yeah, I hope he makes a name for himself and just keeps doing well, to be honest.
That drive he has, you think he's quite capable of that? Because he'll have to continue to learn, won't he? I think he's working on an in-swing at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, that's something I always hit him up because I really want him to bowl it. And he did bowl it. He said, I'm not going to bowl it to a right-hander because it can just get away on him.
Yeah.
But then he bowled one yesterday and got that caught and bowled, which was awesome. So every time he bowls it in, I text him straight away.
It was canny because he's gone wider of the crease, isn't he? He went wider of the crease and got it to come back. And Lane had no idea.
Yeah, he sort of needs to go wide of the crease to get it accurate, basically. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Hey, when you get together, which I guess is not often enough these days because you've got your own lives, you still play the odd backyard cricket, and does he have to wait his turn to bowl like he was when he was about 7 or 8? Yeah.
Well,
brothers
honest,
are still pulling
we just
rank.
don't see each other enough now. He's spent 2 weeks at home this whole year, so we just don't see him, to be honest, which is pretty gay.
Yeah. Well, it's a long time away, and I guess for fans we don't really think of that.
No, you don't see that. Yeah, he's just been in England playing domestic stuff and all around the world basically. So yeah, he spent 2 weeks in his bed at home this whole year.
Brilliant stuff. So where are you going to be this afternoon? Well, hopefully you won't see him bowling. Are you hanging around for
I'll
tomorrow?
be over on the bank.
Yeah.
A couple of beers, not too many. I've got to drive home tonight. Yeah, life carries on.
Yeah, be wise. But you'll come back for day 4 when he's like...
Well, probably not. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah. That phone's blowing up, isn't it? Like,
is
it going to be done by Christmas?
Back to work, and I got 2 young kids at home and a pregnant wife, so it's not
congratulations.
Not that fair for her either, just to be away.
Well done.
So yeah.
Well, it was a special day. You'll never forget that. They can never take that away from you. So, although he did joke with us that he wasn't sure if any year advice actually helped. But I know he was very, very thankful you were there. And we are thankful too. Thanks for coming in.
All good, thank you very much.
Really do appreciate it. Brilliant stuff.
Thanks.
Awesome. Ryan Duffy, very, very, very proud. Much older brother, or just older brother? I would say to my older brother, my much, much older brother. Nothing quite like it, right? Amazing background. Those backyard cricket games sounded absolutely epic. If you could conjure a better facility than the Duffys did in their younger day, I wouldn't believe you.